All right, here we go. So we just researched batteries, so now we have the ability to make blue. Here are electric energy accumulators, which store electricity. I've been warned that the laser turrets require a bunch of energy in the moment that they shoot. So I think having the accumulators around will be how you. I think that's how you avoid having problems with them sapping your entire system. So let's look into the blue requirements. Ooh, immediately multiple things that, well, steel's being produced, of course, but everything else here is not being mass-produced anywhere. So now I've got a project. This is where it gets more interesting. Because I was, feeling a little paralyzed for a bit there. This whole place is such a nightmare, though. God damn it. I am very unhappy with the state of the base right now. I may need to redo it a little bit. Yeah, I can, like, for example, I can immediately improve this situation. Like, I have this thing that's building copper right here, but, like, the copper wires. All I have to do is move that, like, slightly down here, and it's already located better. Granted, this was impossible earlier, so it's not like it was a bad decision at that moment, as much. But all I have to do is pop that up here, and it's already in a better location for not making the entire base a nightmare. Oh god. Good thing it wasn't powered yet, or that would have been bad for a few reasons. Alright. It's gonna be on the wrong side of the track, isn't it? That's a little annoying. But no, it's fixable, though. I can fix that. Yeah, I know how to do this. It's fine. It's fine. Just feed them in like this. Where's this going to? Nowhere? What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's where that's the other side of the wire producers that I've now removed. So we'll just get rid of this whole pile of nonsense here. We've got to clean up from what I did earlier, basically. Here we go. So now we'll have a proper setup. Now they just need power. And then tell them to make our wires. Where are the wires again? There they are, down there. That should feed to the other side just fine. There we go. So this is getting pushed back a little bit. And there's a little bit of scalability where I could add another wire building machine here if I wanted to. And there would still be some decent room for that. Let's see here. But I could still make some of this fit better. Probably want to push the circuits back next, honestly. Yeah. This one's just sitting here doing nothing, so let's just grab it right away. Deal with that. Is there enough space down here? There's not quite enough space, is there? But we can use it as an input, at the very least. But it's slightly out of the way. Huh. I use this as the output direction. No, I don't have a good output direction. But I can reroute the iron a little bit. Here I'm trying to make things work in a confined space again. Here we go. That'll give me a little more room for proper space. Yes. Things are just frustratingly a little bit out of where I want them to be right now. Sorry. Ah, it's a bad time. Something that doesn't require stack bonuses. Cool. That's just a flat benefit to something. Even if I'm not using it right now, they don't have to worry about it for the moment. Just to improve my space usage a little bit, I'm just going to have to pick these up and move them slightly. Sorry. No, guys. Oh, you guys are getting busy, huh? Sorry, I just need to use space slightly more efficiently. So there's our resources. We're gonna unload them right here. And the path's gonna go right here. And now we're cleared out. That'll give me more room to build the circuits in here without it being as much of a problem. Let's see. Let's power this shit. Where's my... There we go. I have to just build more of those real quick, because I'm running low on them. So let's build them now while I'm not really actively building anything. There we go. So at the moment they're putting... they put them on the opposite side of the track. Which is semi-troublesome. I wonder, is there a setting that lets you put them on the same side of the track? Is that a thing that ARMS can do ever? Can I program that out of them? I don't know. For the moment, I don't need to scale up on that, so let's not worry about that yet. Instead, I'm going to work on putting the... my goal is to move the circuits back here, so that we have better space usage back here. Here's the power. You're going to build circuits. Your goal is to build circuits. For circuits, we also need copper. Which is where things get a little bit out of hand here. Because the copper's up here. But the question is, how many green circuits do I need, really? Let's see. We can make you go underground for a bit. Which will save us some space. So I'm just trying to figure out where to place the other one. Let's go ahead and just grab it right now. Oh, stop that. Stop littering. It's rude. So I can make the circuit... I can make the copper go up through here. That's one solution. That's kind of a clusterfuck. But, it's what I can do with this current layout, I think. It's probably about as good as it's going to get for now. Oh, this thing's not even pointing in the right direction. Hang on a second. Bloop. Alright. Yeah, that'll keep them plenty busy. But we're gonna split them so they can go elsewhere. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess. Ooh. That could greatly simplify things, though. You know what? That's all I really need. This whole thing's a big, dumb mess. I'm trying to bring a wire down here, but there's not currently a reason to. All I need to do is feed them backwards a little bit. Just have them go this way. This picking upgrades is actively distracting just because I'm so much interested in other things. Fuel handling, sure. The ability to get canisters of stuff is fine. All I really need is just to have a long inserter be able to grab these back here. And then that'll be the output direction for the circuits themselves. Let's go ahead and push these back just because there's too much shit going on right here. In fact, this whole track can go away. Until I have an actual location I'm trying to take the wires to, it's pointless. This greatly simplifies things past that nightmare that I was working on earlier. Why aren't you grabbing it? Oh, I didn't tell it to build anything yet? There we go. We'll uncraft this nightmare. And at this point, yeah, I should just... hang on a second. I should just put you in so that you're flush with the rest of the structures instead of my previous plan that had a weird alley in the middle. Because that was unnecessary and dumb. But don't worry, guys. I got less dumb eventually. And I figured out a better system, and this one's backwards. There we go. Everyone set to do your job? Alright. You do that. Probably don't need that one anymore. Yeah, everyone's fueled. There, now we're making circuits. Everything's good. We're going to want to delete up to there, just because making more wire that goes in a dumb place like that is pointless. And now we have you. And also, you're totally irrelevant, because the splitter serves no purpose at the moment. So just make one nice, clean path for the iron. And now we just need to fit you back into where the circuits are supposed to go. By going down. Here, basically. Oh. Not quite what I was going for. Fine, I can fix this. By just making it go around. Ta-da! And now we are ramped up. And circuits are probably... I'm not completely certain, but I feel like circuits would be the kind of thing that builds a little slow. So let's maybe ramp up our circuit production a little bit. I'm sure it generally takes... No, it doesn't. It does not take long at all. In fact, we are being completely limited by the fact that we need, We are being actively limited by the fact that we need, these long arms to go do what they do. Okay, so if I want to ramp up production, what I need to actually do is add an extra long arm down here, basically. Because apparently circuit production goes really fast. So we just need to build extras of these. Let's see, my extra power. Oh yeah. Absolutely, the downside is just not getting the components in fast enough. So we mostly just need more long arms to make up for the lack of speed. That absolutely gets the job done. Yeah. So ramping up production's a little iffy. How are things going over here? We keep going under attack. How are we doing on ammo and wall durability? Ammo is ammo's still above 50 for the most part. So it's the defenses are strong enough to wipe them out before anything gets particularly bad. It's just the constant warning that makes me jumpy about the whole thing. And our increased production of coal has more than enough to power everything. So everything's going great right now. And now that the circuits are here, everything here is produced to the maximum. So now we're building green as fast as we can. Well, out of 3 at least. And there's it's not completely full, but there's a backlog, so I don't think I need to build more green. Alright. There we go. That's a bit of improved layout, at least for the moment. So my goal is to make a series of changes like that as we go, just to improve the general layout of things. And also, I could keep increasing my production here over time if I want to. In fact, I'm tempted to just do that for the sake of it, just so that I know that we have a good base. But let's go ahead and look into what I need to build for blue. Battery's going to be interesting, because I don't know how to build a battery yet. You need sulfuric acid, along with iron and copper. Now that is where things get interesting. Am I building sulfuric acid? Am I? I don't think I am, actually. Alright, so how do I make sulfuric acid? Blah, 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 blah. Laser turrets, go. That seems like something I want. It's such a long run to get back here. Alright. Can I tell you to make sulfuric acid? Yes, I can. It's made in a what? That building, is that with a chemical plant? Are you a chemical plant? You're an oil refinery substation. That's the oil refinery? Cool, so I need to make a chemical plant if I want to make sulfuric acid. Okay. Let's make a chemical plant then. Let's keep ramping things up a bit. I'm somewhat worried I'm going to screw this somehow by not giving myself proper space. Maybe I'll start going up here with my future chemical plant related things. Just because I don't know how much space I'll need, so let's just plan ahead a little bit, because getting a bunch of pipes is not that big of a deal, although I did not freaking grab any when I came here. Let's give you a big long project. Let's work on concrete. There we go. That was the next thing was already done just from me trying to get set up. Just grabbing my pipe supplies, really. Let's go ahead and pop you underground. There we go. So if I tell you to make sulfuric acid, then we need sulfur, iron plate, and water. Alright. Where do I get those components from? Sulfur is also made in one of these two, huh? So I basically just need a whole bunch of chemical plants, don't I? So maybe that's the wrong thing to ask for then. Let's tell you to make sulfur? Wait, what's under attack? Is that those are turrets, right? It's gone, so I guess there was turrets. Okay. So maybe I should tell you to make sulfur then. Sulfur requires petroleum gas and water. Those are two things I can supply. Alright. So one of these is going to go into the petroleum gas hole. Let's go and make it underground again. Just to leave a gap in case I need one. Trying to just leave spaces in general around here. So there's my petroleum gas. Now I just need water. Which we can bring from right over here to pumping station. Just add a new one, really. Do I have more? I do have more, so we're already good there, too. This is interesting, because it's a whole new type of thing I haven't even started building yet. Getting it from point A to point B across the entire map is going to be interesting, but I don't feel like it's a great idea to try to incorporate this into my current design, either. Definitely a thing to think about with pipes is that, kind of want to have a bunch of underground pipes everywhere, because getting around is going to be a pain in the ass if I keep building solid barriers, huh? Well, the good news at the very least is that I have I set up, when I went to get the pipes, I went ahead and just set up a chest there at where I was building the pipes, because we're clearly building more pipes than we need for the purposes of building engines, so I figured might as well set myself up so I can keep getting all the pipes I need, because that makes it easier to build pipes that go into the ground and so on, and just lay pipe in general, because apparently that's going to become a big thing now. Alright, so I've got a good solid 20 pipes. This is a spot that's been bothering me a little bit too, so I'm just gonna pop an open space in there just so I can run through it, because I keep running down here on accident. I'm gonna have to use underground pipes as often as possible, because I'm gonna create too many walls if I don't. See how far over can I make it? Oops, I didn't place the other one. Oh, you can go fairly far with the underground pipes. Cool. I guess it requires 10 pipes to even make one, so it makes sense that they would be a fairly large gap. Could have made that gap larger back there, but it's fine. I like the idea of leaving the one little window in the middle just because it's kind of showy in a nice little way. All in range, good. It gives us a nice little open area. And now this water needs to go up to there. So let's get the right spot here. So pipe needs to connect right there. And from there I can do the pipes that are underground that connect. I don't know why I keep rotating so much, because there's no need to for the most part. And bam, just like that you already have 6 sulfur. 1 times 3 petroleum gas. Alright, so we have what I need here, because we're doing basic refinery. Interesting, this is all new to me. How much do I have to worry about the gas lasting? Like, do I have to worry about it running out? I guess we'll find out over time, huh? I guess we'll find out over time. So, we have sulfur now. So I guess I just need to build more. Just build more chemical plants. Because those are going to keep playing a role. But just to show me. So sulfur. I need sulfuric acid for blue. That's just sulfur and steel and water. Alright. That's not that big of a deal. I just need the plant available for it. give myself some space. Alright, so I can actually feed these directly into each other from here. Bam. Tell you to make sulfuric acid. So we should have our sulfur source, right? Are you not getting petroleum acid? Petroleum gas actively? You're not connected properly or something? Or is something not powered correctly? Oh, you're not accidentally unselected basic oil processing when I was looking at stuff. That's what was going on there. Alright, so you're now making basic oil. Which means you're now making sulfur. And I accidentally put some in my inventory. Put it back. There we go. Alright, so we now have an influx of sulfur. Which is what I need for here. Is it not going out? Wait, does it say water? Why does it say water when it clearly needs sulfur? What? Oh. Sulfur is a solid good. That's interesting. That's completely different. Okay, so let's learn things. Let's plop one of you guys down here. Do I not have any more blues left? I guess not. Alright, that makes sense. Sure. Took me a moment to think about it, because I'm just like, oh yeah, this thing deals with chemicals. It's just, everything's chemicals now. Gotcha. Nope, not everything's chemicals. There's my sulfur. So it's being fed sulfur. That's just, it's supposed to feed water through here. Alright, that's fine. Because all I really have to do is just split things. I hope. Hopefully it doesn't freak out about what direction the water's going in or something. Let's see here. I don't know, will it output water? I should just test to see if it works that way, huh? Will you output water? Answer appears to be no. Okay, fine. Just need to do that. And a pipe to close the gap. That's actually probably freaking it out a little bit, so it's not connected directly. Alright, so now we should have a source of water, right? It's all connected. Right, game? Could you highlight that for me? Or did I mess with the direction that water flows in somehow? Oh, maybe right here. No. I do think it's possible to screw with the way the water flows in this game, so maybe I need to... I don't know, maybe I need to do something careful here. Or just keep sending it underground for no good reason. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, I do think it's not flowing for some reason right now. Maybe it's just because I need the other sources coming in. Let's try manually adding iron. Oh yeah, it totally is able to take in water. So there's my source of sulfuric acid right there. Just like that. In fact, it kind of produces quickly. As far as I can tell. Oh, but that has to come out in pipe form? Yes, it does. Alright, so we're not using an arm for that one. It is acid, I guess. So that comes out in pipe form. And so now I need to ferry that all the way down. What is this created in? It doesn't really say what it's created in, so I guess you could create it in anything. But it has to be something that can take 5 resources. Oh wait, no, we're talking about making a battery first of all. So a battery, a battery's made in another place like this. So I need to have a line of iron and copper coming all the way down here. Which is not ideal, but I mean, I could create a splitter that connects the iron and copper together as a side path and just have one line come all the way down here, possibly underground on a regular basis. And that would at least bring me down here. Alright, at the very least, another chemical plant. At the very least, I need another chemical plant. And I'm continually forgetting what screen to look at. We need more steel. Alright, I am back. And I placed a little line across there just to test if I could. I can clear that whole area with a mill. With a, with a what? Goddamn transport belt. A mill? Alright. So a battery is made in a chemical plant. And I need iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. Here's my source of sulfuric acid. That part's easy. It's really just going to pop another one down here. And create a nice little underground connection for these guys. Very convenient how they're connected like that. Alright. So I have my... So you're going to be making batteries. And you have your sulfuric acid source. Now you just need copper and iron plates. Which is going to be interesting, but not that hard to do. I don't think. It's a little creative use of splitters and whatnot, but not that big of a deal. Which I need to constantly build more of, because I keep not... I just need to mass produce a bunch of them at some point. Here we go. Boom, make all those, just to make me happy. Okay. So... Slightly awkward, but I can make it work. I should probably do it closer to the start than the end, just because getting through all of this is a nightmare. But it's not that big of a deal, I don't think, to just pop down another splitter, for example. So that my track can go down. Oops. Send it as far down as possible. Just to try to get mostly out of the way. Oh, one out of the way. Alright. Good. Did that wrong again. Good at that. How am I doing? Yeah, I have a ton of tracks. That's one thing I don't have to worry about for sure. Okay, so here's my other spot. Of course they had to be on this side, right? Okay, fine. I can do better with this. Just gotta try to wrap them around. That's actually not gonna solve my problem. Here we go. Second splitter over here. And then combine. Bam. There's my iron and copper transport belt, which is what I was going for, is the idea of combining the two. Now I just need to get this way down here, which shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to try to hug this area a little bit. Just because this is a nice bit of territory where I could use it to craft things, so I'm going to try to avoid putting stuff directly in there, so I can just have that space open for myself later. There we go. It's a hideously long path, obviously, which is the primary downside, but aside from that, I'm mostly happy with this concept, and that's my goal right there. So we'll just go ahead and head up from here. And you're annoying and in my way, so I'm just going to try to murder you until you don't exist anymore. Sound good? Sound good. It's all good. And this is my way also. Oh, of course that's in my way too. That's fine. I can place that slightly differently, I'm sure. Yep, that immediately solved the problem. Alright, cool. We're just about there. I didn't build enough? Oh, no, I was building a bunch of splitters earlier, not the underground tracks. Damn you! Distracting son of a bitch. Plastics. I'm sure we'll be building plastics for oil processing. Go for it. They'll let me build plastic bars. Don't have a specific goal in mind for them, but I'm sure we'll need them at some point. Okay, that was a bad spot. My bad. Obviously, we want it to be more like... Oop! Obviously, we want it more like this, because we want room for the arm. Which will be now loading them. Want a fast inserter. Desperately. Might even want two. We'll see how it goes. I'll start with one. And now we're building batteries, right? Am I missing something? We don't have sulfuric acid. Because you're not currently producing sulfuric acid? Because that requires 5 sulfur. So we're not getting sulfur. Because it's not going down here. We're not getting sulfur because it requires 3.0 over 3 times petroleum gas. Don't know what that terminology means very well, but I assume that means we're not getting enough petroleum gas. So we're not. What's wrong with this? These look empty. Normally, like these say they have water in them, right? Yeah. So these have no gas in them. So we're not producing petroleum gas. Oh, right. Our outputs are capped out. I need to find out what to. I need things to do with these other two resources, so that it'll keep moving forward. But I don't currently have projects for those materials. So instead, what I should do is probably just create not the laser turrets. Don't I have proper storage now? Clearly. What is my oil storage? It's not just a random barrel, right? I saw a barrel over there, but that seems wrong. We gotta have something better than that. Small pump. Here we go, storage tank. There we go. That's just some steel and iron. I can build one of those real quick. But I'm gonna have to build some more. Go grab some more resources to build more of them in the future. But yeah. Storage tank. Yep, that'll be... let's rotate that first. Oh, is that really? You can't make the pumps go left and right at all? Frustrating. Fine. Plop one of these down here. There we go. Attach that shit. There's the pipe. Bam. So this should be filling up with heavy oil. Oh wow, does that happen very slowly? I assume it... Well, at least this thing said it's unloaded of heavy oil. Oh wait, no, it's only slightly full because it only has 9 in it, because this thing can only put out 9 because it needs something to put the other one. Alright, I'll be back with my steel and so on required for another one of those. Alright, we're back. I have my production. Some stuff's frustratingly out of the way a little bit. Let's see. I think I can still make this work, though. Putting them next to each other. I'll give myself one space so I can walk around them if needed. I think I can crunch this in here. Partly because of how many underground tanks I have. Although I have to be careful, because if they're underground, I probably can't build past them. Oh yeah, look, it did a little bit more work because I just made the pipe slightly longer. Where's my underground? Did they run out of underground again? Alright, I'll build more of those, I guess. Oh, there they are. No, I think I already had them. I just lost track of them again. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright. I'll give you guys more to work on. Crap. It's gonna screw with me, isn't it? Alright, I'll just underground this real quick. And then it won't try to... Then it won't try to connect these pipes, right? Oh, it's trying to connect these pipes now. That's annoying. That's a bummer. So if you put them... Just building pipes too close together makes them combine whether you want them to or not. That is a tad obnoxious. So that means you have to kind of wrap them around in an awkward way like that to make them behave the way you want to, unless I'm misinterpreting something. Because it sure seems like that's what I gotta do. There we go. So now we have heavy oil and light oil. And it looks like they're both constantly doing something. Yeah, this is constantly producing now. And yeah, it gets fed right out. So now we have our... Now our sulfur's coming through again, which means we're producing sulfuric acid. Which means we're ready to produce batteries once these are getting fed in. Did I put you backwards on here? Did I do something wrong? Insert, right? Does it have to be like a... Am I off center? Maybe? No. Oh, I'm full. Duh. Alright. Give myself another fast inserter real quick. Just because I'm trying to stick with those for now. And then our power. Now we have our batteries. That's what the problem was. Ah, now I just need to figure out how to combine the batteries to make blue science and everything. What do I want? Upgrade the damage of your laser turrets? Sure. That seems reasonable. Alright, so for blue, what else do we need? For blue, we need batteries. Oh, we also need plastics, don't we? What are the... Oh, the plastics must be used for the advanced circuits. So we'll have reason to continue then. I'll want to have a track that takes my... I'll want to build plastics here, and I'll want to build my batteries here, and then I'll have something that's taking those resources and moving them... I'll probably right back across the map. Yeah... You really have to know what every resource in this game is in advance to try to plan any of this to make it fit together properly. So I've been gradually improving my base design, I think, but the end result of the location of my oil has been that right now I have my research locations and my oil locations on the opposite side of my entire base. And this time around, it might be a little harder to get a pipe going all the way back. But I think I can still make it work. It's a bit of a mess. Either way, I think I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm happy to have at least make it... I'm happy I at least made this kind of a breakthrough for now. That's a good start. See you guys next time.